Hey, my people. Another one don't share. And this one will share. It concern our beautiful and talented model, singer, dancer, Korra OBidi. My people. They said nothing we will not go see and nothing we will not go hear. Anyway, now for us to analyze am, this one concern the hottest and trendy adviser omagbe wey be say na the hoko for the internet and the social media. Una know say the matter don dey make kere. This our Korra OBidi, she don really see, no be small. Those wey be say dem never even fit arrange or amend their home, na dem come dey give advice. So my people, anyway, no be to blame anybody o. Na Dr. Dean wey be say carry Korra leg come out. Na him na who go dey ask and dey tell this one to. My people, everybody wan turn to marriage counseling. Our own na to bring am come una table make una see wetin dey go on. Wetin Korra eye or Korra A don see no be small thing, my people. Wetin her eye don see and mouth no go fit talk am. Una know say she don too go through a lot during this marriage, divorce, the kind crisis wey she don pass through, my people, no be small thing. Today the matter wey I bring up for na about her and another beautiful sister wey say wan come give her advice. Everybody don turn adviser. Marriage counselor. No be small thing, my people. I say no be only my eye go see this one. I go bring am come for my people. Make dem use their kro eye watch am. Abeg, if na today na be the first time that they come across my page, make una no fail to follow me, like and press on the bell for more video, and also make una follow me for my Instagram at isioma_osaze and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Matilda Film TV channel. Make una grab una popcorn, carry una joko, make una sit down as I present this video to una. Una thank you.
Here's my advice to Korra after the whole thing that I saw yesterday. You know, I like to see online and everything and etc. I have some advice for her. This advice is based on my experience. If you know, I came here through marriage and I've been divorced before, and I was divorced in 2014, and I know how it feels when going through divorce. But there's also something that Korra should actually understand when it comes to American regulations, laws, visa,
crazy, my
and everything. This is my advice based on what I have seen. I used to have a man who we used to be living together as my husband, but at the same time, he ended up wanting to put me in jail, where tried to get me retreat in problem so I can get deported.
Like, I ain't never been with a bad.
But I don't know, things worked in mysterious way. The judge ended up dropping and throwing the case because it didn't make sense. He basically told them I beat him up. So now this is my advice to Korra.
Instead of us having to bring him
do not get your friends involved in this matter, no matter what. Here's why. You will need a divorce lawyer. From now on, Justin, your ex-husband or your husband, ex-husband, is now fighting against you. So he will get the best lawyer that he can get. And remember, if Korra, you are not a US citizen, you have odds against you. This is important. If you are not a US citizen,
You say yes?
please don't get your friends involved in this. Whatever you're doing right now on social media, when you have a divorce court lawyer, when you go to court, those will be your evidence against you. So if I were you, I would be quiet during my divorce. I never said the thing. I never went this and this. I only did it. I only started talking after I had my divorce, after my divorce was final. So please, if you don't have papers, if you only have a green card, you will need Justin in a long run. Whether you like it or not, you are stuck with Justin forever, and you will need him. Here's why. Justin is the father of your kids. And the one thing is foremost, when your green card, if you have a 5-year green card, and you are not a citizen yet, that green card will end. And when it ends, you have to renew it. And when you renew it, you need your ex-husband. And this is why I say, if I were you, I would be quiet as much as possible and try to make things work with Justin. Because, yes, you might be making money on social media, but what you need to remember is divorce lawyer costs money. Now that you're gonna be single, you have a man who's working full-time and trying to fight against you, against custody. If I were you, I would be so nice to Justin, where I would agree on shared custody. I would end this quietly as nice. It's because you need him in the long run, whether you like it or not. Your friends, when you go to court, they are useless. I'm speaking this from experience. Those people we call friends, they are useless. Especially that if Justin is a citizen and you only have a green card. Dear, please, if possible, try to make amends with Justin because you need him. I remember when I was filling my US citizenship, they had to make sure I was my ex-husband, who my ex-husband is. Even if I was not in good terms with my ex-husband, I had to reach out and call my ex-husband and say, hey, they will call you when I'm putting in the citizenship. Now imagine if I was saying, oh, because he put me in jail, he tried to get me. If I was pissed off and being mean at him, he could have called them and said, yeah, this girl, this and this. But even if we had so many things happening, I was quiet. Guys, it took me 2 years to plan my divorce. I knew 2 years that I gotta leave. But I'm like, Lord Jesus Christ, I have 3 years remaining before my visa expires. And I know when you do your visa, they will ask you, your man, they will want support from your man that you are married before. So whether you like it or not, Korra, you need your husband. Yeah, even if he not, I heard his, like yesterday I watched his live where I was shouting and calling her names. Yes, he's not the perfect man, but if I were you, I would keep my calm. I'm telling you, some of us, when we are going through divorce, the man would talk. You guys think white people, they are the most lovable people. White people, yes, they will love you, but once they don't like you, they can cause you in trouble. They can make your life miserable. So I understand what she's going through, but at the same time, she has to make peace and protect her peace. Not for now, but for future, especially if Korra doesn't have a green card. Because just for a lawyer to renew her things, I'm telling you, if Justin is a US citizen, and if Korra doesn't have a US citizen, she will need Justin. Even to file that renew her visa, she will need that. So, if I were you, I would do this in a where I come in terms with Justin and just be nice, because at the end of the day also is your kid's husband. And here in the US, whoever has more money when it comes to law is whoever gonna win. I'm telling you, is whoever gonna win. That's how it works here. It's all about money. If you can hire the best lawyers, you win. Me, what did I do? I didn't have the best lawyer when I was getting divorced. My husband got a lawyer. You know what I did? I was so nice to my ex-husband, even if he put me in jail. But when he know I started suffering after, he even helped me. So because I was so nice to him during my divorce, I'll tell you this. He's the one, I had to talk to his lawyer too, what I needed. Then his lawyer put it in. So we used one lawyer. His lawyer was also speaking in behalf of me, because I was, even if he made me sleep in jail, for the first time in my life, I slept in jail because he lied that I beat him up. But the judge released me. I slept in jail, guys. And that thing has been expunged by the US government. But the thing is, I was still nice to him because I realized I will still need him. So it doesn't end there after the divorce. You guys are stuck forever. Even after you file for your US citizenship, they will still ask you about Justin. So imagine if Justin still hates you and has got grudge against you. I wouldn't be that mean to him. I'm telling you, I wouldn't involve your friends. I wouldn't involve those people, because at the end of the day, they don't know what you guys went through. That's why I can't speak on what, if you guys can get back together. That's not my problem. That's not something I have nothing against. But if you can make peace with him and try to come to a common ground, you are way better off. US, I'm telling you, in US, especially when it comes to custody, the videos you make on Facebook, the lawyer will use it against you. So I'm telling you, the lawyer, even if you just made the video dancing and your kid is there and your kid is doing something, they will say you are a bad mother. The lawyer will use that against you, even if you are not a bad mother. This is what this thing is. Everything that you are doing on social media, it's evidence against you. So if Justin, right now, the way he looks crying, if he goes and got the best lawyer, it might end not that. The odds might not end that good for you, especially that you are, if you don't have like a US citizen. Yes, you might have a green card, but at the end of the day, that green card will expire. Check your green card. How many years is remaining? This is what you gotta go. Go check your green card. If it remains 2 years, and you got that green card as being married, and once you renew it, you are not married, Korra, that's when you start feeling the hardship, because you have to hire a lawyer now to start feeling. Yes, you might have kids that are born in the US, but if Justin wants, if he wants, he can make life difficult. The reason why I'm saying this, because he's a US citizen. And please, I beg you, Sisi, please make sure you make amends with him, because you still need him in the long run. Even up to now, I don't have kids with my ex-husband. I don't have kids. But even if after the divorce I was becoming a US citizen, I had to get my ex-husband involved. Up to now, darling, my ex-husband, yes, I come home and beach that he was, this happened, that happened. But I'll call him and say, how are you doing? How is your new girlfriend? Why? It's because one thing also I appreciate, he brought me here. You know, when we had good times, we had good times. Even we don't have no kids. We had our divorce. Okay, he put me in jail, yeah. Not in jail, in the cells for one night. Yeah, I spent that one night. But also he helped me get up where he called the lawyer and say, he called the judge also and say I lied. And then they said, okay, let her out. Because I wanted her to feel. In every time when you are pissed off, when you are in a relationship, one of them will get pissed off. But what's the purpose of making it to someone who doesn't even watch your video? Darling, that's why I can tag them or something. That's why you tag them and they will always know. Okay? Because at the end of the day, this is important. Korra watches most of those videos again when it comes to our topic. And this is important. So, that's why you tag them, and I also tag her to let her know. Because, darling, this is important. I'm talking from my experience. And yes, we can make videos. I know on Facebook videos, we make videos, we make money on Facebook. But when you put up the lawyer's expenses, being a single mother, of course you might get child support, but it won't come now. It won't come now. So you have a long way coming, and that long way will be months of you trying to rebuild yourself. Because I know also when I got here after the divorce, it was, and imagine I didn't even have kids. It was hard just trying to transition into me being used, living alone, paying all the bills by myself. It was much easier when you have a husband, you are splitting the bills, or you are doing this or doing this. But this is why it's important. You have to make peace with Justin, no matter what. Because you are stuck forever. Like me, I don't even have kids with my ex-husband, but I'm stuck with him forever. He's like my family. He's like my family that I'm like, oh, that family, yeah, something happened. So you have to make